Hi, I'm Chris. This is Reality Shadow Band. That portal is still open. If anybody has some tips on how to get rid of it, that'd be awesome. Right today, I'm actually going to be reacting to Replicant Fish. Go ahead and go give him a like and subscribe. Fair use. And we're gonna be. I haven't watched this yet. I just want to do it raw, because sometimes it's really hilarious and I laugh super hard the first time because he's just like so on point with this stuff. But here we go.
What about the men? The men that make women undateable? Who does keep modern women single?
They lie to themselves.
Because you have a lot of women waffling nowadays, oh, I'm single because of this.
Dirty, musty, crusty men.
I'm single, I'm celibate.
Looking it up.
I'm never going to date again. I'm going to die with my cats. I can't stand men anymore, blah, blah, blah. So
Fair use. Go give Replicant Fish a right like and subscribe,
on
please.
and so forth. You hear it every single day.
Bruh.
Now, in large part, a lot of these women, it's their own faults because a lot of women are delusional.
I am the goddess of the galaxy.
Do you remember Stacy? Trudy, was it Trudy? Trucy? Tanuda? Well, she used to be really funny, actually. She was just a wackadoodle, kind of my sense of humor, kind of a little bit wacky. Over the top, and kind of also believing it. It's an odd combination of things.
They're admitting they're delulu now, which is beautiful. But also to a degree, if you're a man like myself who doesn't cap for every man, because, yo, I'm not every man.
And it's a man unit.
There's some men out here that do some weird stuff like, yo, bro, I don't need that stuff. That's you, I don't need that stuff.
Then when he found out he was wearing a wig the whole time, everybody thought his fade was awesome. It was like, a wig the whole time. Where is it?
Because, yo, I'm not every man.
And it's a man
He's got a perfect wig, and I'm sure they photoshopped it too.
unit.
There's some men out here that do some weird stuff like, yo, bro, I don't need that stuff. That's you, I don't need that stuff.
Nobody knows why liars lie.
But it's to a degree, how much do
Nobody
other
knows
men
why
mess up the
liars
dating pool
lie.
for other men? Like, for instance, when you hear women talk about dusty men who don't have anything, can't do anything, it's like, okay, woman, I understand that's a dusty man that you were dating. But when as a man you know you're nothing like that, it's like, okay, clearly she was not talking about me because I can do stuff. I am about stuff. I'm beyond on my business. I'm on my square.
Are you really?
I don't know if this is just severe self-sabotage, but I literally don't like anybody.
Wow.
Like I can envision myself with somebody, but I can't envision myself with anyone that I've ever come across.
Wow.
And I don't understand why.
She could be traumatized.
Doesn't understand why? Let me give a good little guess. You look like you're about 35 or so. You got a lot of makeup on, the filter's on, you're laying down. You don't have your girls out right now. That's cool, but I think you've been pumped and dumped ruthlessly by the top 2% that you all girls go after. That will have checked all the boxes that you basically set the traps up for you all to get the bait, and you get pumped and dumped ruthlessly, and you get emotionally damaged from that. Men can do it, women cannot.
She could just love her own company.
Don't like anybody.
She could enjoy her peace. But someone say, what has she been through and with whom to make her enjoy her peace so much?
I can't stand people.
As a man myself, and many of you listening, we enjoy our peace. It's beautiful and tranquil. But has she been scarred so much that she
Agreed. It is beautiful and tranquil.
enjoys her peace so much, no man can interfere with it?
Really lovely people mystery, and I'm like, oh, fuck off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I don't understand. And then when I do fancy someone, fucking hell, they are a serious problem, which is just stupid. I don't understand why. I don't even know why I'm bearing my whole self for the internet, but I feel like I just need to let it off my chest.
Yeah, lay it off. Yeah, bear it all. Bear it all.
Tell me more.
As a modern woman on the internet, yeah, bear it all. As a man, I'm used to seeing it all anyway. But seriously.
To let it off my.
You girls don't really let anything keep anything back lately. It's all on display. We all are. The men are taking notes. Most if you're not going to be trying to drive to be the top 2%, which is a lot of work, honestly. Just we're not engaging, so we just disappear, and we're no longer available to be even seen. We're invisible.
My chest.
You know, a lot of women have been admitting recently that a lot of them do completely lose their mind when they're, they're like a dude, which is the points I'll be making. Once a woman likes a man, once she's infatuated with him, created her fantasy around him,
Gotcha.
yeah, she's lost. Yeah, she's lost.
He's a good man.
And more importantly, they will lie to them.
Yeah, it's lost. That's why these West women, they're all like this. They're all been gassed up. There's no other counter narrative. There's nobody they believe. They all have to go through it and go to the end of it and wonder where all the good men at. And it's like, that was back there, ladies. That was in your past. You had at least 50 of them. But they were not the top 2%, which you all have to have that are like this. And you wonder why you're going to be collecting cats.
Themselves. So some women have admitted and come to admit that they completely lose their minds when they come across the right man. This is why a lot of men know some women are single because, like she said, they are self-sabotaging. They would date a man that's not good for them, but he makes her feel good.
He's a good man.
Good. Now for that man, it's good. But for future men,
You blew it up!
what about some future dude that may want to date this woman?
Sabotage!
Ah, it's bad luck for him.
Don't like anybody.
Fuck off.
Because she's been scarred too much, maybe, by a man from her past, a few men, or that one man.
More than likely, more than a few, to be like this. To look like this and be like this. And to be like super gassed up thinking because she achieved that, where is it? Where's my guide? Because she's been hanging out with this crew? You women don't understand what this crew is about. They're about dominating this part of the curve. This part of the curve dominates this part of the curve. And they will ruthlessly set traps to pump up all of you girls who are in their age range that they want to deal with. And then once you're out of the age range, they are no longer interested in you. And that's what this lady's, why she's busted and why she cannot be repaired. And can't talk any sense into her anyway.
And that main one from her past, that's,
Someone's already been offering her.
running through her head.
Fuck off.
Till this day. Interesting.
Fuck off!
It doesn't
That's where she'll be. Fuck off!
make any sense. I've not had a serious conversation with a man for 2 years. Two
Wow.
entire years of my life. I'm
Wow.
26 years old. These are the ripest times.
26? Wow. Wow. And you're already at this level? Woo, lady, it doesn't get any better. You peaked. You peaked. Now it's time to settle or you're done. And I'm going to be a betting man and say, you're not settling.
Of my entire body.
Spicy.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Interesting.
I haven't graced a man's presence for 2 years. That is
Wow.
ridiculous.
That is all on her. Because her standards are actually impossible.
Graced a man's presence for 2 years.
Dust, cobwebs.
No way. That's the point. That's the point. Imagine this lovely woman and men out there not being able to,
Intercept.
Fuck off.
enjoy her company. Enjoy her company. But why?
So she went for one of these guys right around here and got wrecked. Wrecked.
Why? Do men warn women about body count? Because as men, we know a lot of the men that may come before us,
Sabotage!
yeah, they may mess up this chick more than sexually, more than just her right body. They may destroy her mentally as well. So when you get with her, she's just
crazy.
I'm not crazy.
she's just a bag of weird thoughts,
Telling you right now.
emotions. It's like, oh,
You ain't gotta be all no more.
wow.
Don't gotta be out no mo.
That is ridiculous. Is that normal? Like, I've had 26-year-olds that haven't been near anyone for that long because I literally, at this point, I'm freezing my eggs. Like, I don't
Wow, at 26, that's actually quite sad.
I'm freezing my eggs.
26?
Okay, ladies, the egg freezing thing. Another, I gotta write that down. Egg freezing. Egg freezing is completely retarded. Retarded. That is a major hardcore cope, and that's gonna be a major business. So either if you see this message, don't even think about it. Like, if you're young enough to just still have kids, whatever, just drop all this feminist stuff and just have kids. But obviously, this is like 99% of my audience is males. They don't give a fuck. They can have babies into their 80s. Yeah. So, the freezing eggs thing, major cope, and you're gonna lose your entire retirement accounts paying for that stuff because it doesn't work. You got to look at the rates, and this is the problem with ladies too. It's like there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance, right? Okay, then that's fine as long as there's a chance. Ladies.
26. In some parts of the world, she's already hit the wall. But in many parts of the West, you've got 2 to 4 years left.
That's fucking ridiculous.
That is
This girl hit the wall already because of her attitude from dealing with this guy. Totally fucked her up, man.
ridiculous.
You got time.
I'm freezing my
That's
eggs.
ridiculous. I'm totally mentally deranged and not gonna die alone, but it's ridiculous. Children,
What I'm doing wrong? Like, why
what are you doing wrong?
I'm disliking so many people?
Lovely woman. She could be evil.
What went wrong is that you had no dad to tell you chasing after these guys here is gonna fuck you up, girl. Don't do it, man. They don't want to listen.
She could be
What they're asking for now is the reverse of feminism, right? They're asking to be chaperoned. They're asking for their parents to take over their lives and let them know who they go and not go out with. This is what they're asking for. This is the full loop of feminism. Really? Come on now.
Demonic deep down inside.
Don't like anybody.
You're a monster.
Fuck off.
No, I'm joking, but seriously.
All you do is talk about money. That's all you do.
Well, bitch, I need it.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
So I'm going to tell you the reasons why I love being a single girl, and it's genuinely not because I speak to boys, because I barely speak to anyone, because they're all fucking boring. But I'm going to tell you a few reasons why I love being single. Do you know what's literally bringing me the most peace at the moment? Like, being able to go out with the girls and keeping your phone in your bag, knowing you've got no...
Oh my God, look at their shoes. These people, they really think they've got it. And this girl only has it for this 2 seconds because she's able to put the makeup on kind of correctly, sort of. Well, maybe a year ago she put it on correctly. Now it's just overdone and looks... You look like a clown, lady. You look like a transformer. You look like a transformer. Sorry. This is... I don't know where this is coming from or who this is for the transformer crowd.
No one's text. And, like, posting stories for yourself rather than, like, being like, oh my God, like, I'm going to post and see if he likes my story. Or, like, I'm going to post and see if he looks at my story.
But what happened?
They're all fucking boring.
She's gagging. The woman's gagging.
Fucking men.
So the boring thing is because they've been around these guys. And the fifis run when children don't have reason engaged, they run on the feelings. And this is what they are.
From the thought of a man even
Full on display. You not even trying to hide it. Thinks it's funny.
seeing what she's doing, she doesn't care. But why? Why? Here we have another single girlie taking herself off the market. So it's another chick not on the market for men. But it's like, why is she no longer
She's still on the market. Stop.
available for men to even try and even shoot their shot?
Oh, she's still available.
That's just gross.
What happened?
That could literally never be me again. Like, checking their following count.
Again.
Checking their following. Like,
Again.
when I say, like, that is never happening again. If
Again.
I ever like somebody again, and I
Again.
start doing that, my friends can literally say me because that is...
Okay, so the point she's making, and I'm making, obviously, she's been there before.
Never happening again.
She's done all of that before. She's talking from experience.
Dusty ass son.
She's
They gotta go after the clout. These girls don't know anything else. They gotta see all the other ones doing the clout thing, and they don't understand they're being victims of 5th gen warfare.
that hard before. She's been a simp. It's a simp girly here.
Why?
So has she learned from her simping
Simp girl, yeah, she's a simp girl. This is a girl. This is a simp girl. This is the girl equivalent of a simp.
that she'll never do it again?
Never happening again.
Think about this. How many women
Right.
have over simped for a man to the point where they realize how dumb and delusional they've been? To the point where just trying to be a normal man to her, it's like, no, it's not even gonna work. Her defenses are too high. Now, you could be a decent dude.
I'm a liar.
You're not even an F-boy. You're a decent man. Imagine that.
A liar.
Imagine that. I'm not talking to you F-boys right now. The decent men listening. Imagine that you're a decent man. But no, she sees as one of
No. No. She cannot deal with these people. This is these people. This is a 50K a year average guy salary in the United States. The thing is, she's gonna herself into a singlehood a retirement home with other cat ladies. Good luck. Yeah, good job. You'll be doing that. We're watching your cats do that all the time. Cats, but hairball. That'll be the hairball. So it was the cats you have to clean up after.
the F-boys, the other men listening, you F-boy bastards.
Let's go!
You told me, you hear me?
Much respect though. But it's like, how much as men are we tripping each other up because of our pursuits and wants for women, a woman, or many women? We just end up, it's not funny, but we end up like scarring a lot of women. And in our wake, we just...
This is true. So here's another thing. You know, I was that hardcore blue pill simp. I have been through 2 marriages. I'm over women. I'm not dealing money with any more women anymore. But through this experience, I went through all the stages. Now I'm in past whatever label it is. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm doing whatever I want to go and do in the world, and supporting myself as best I can and making it through. And that's all I'm doing. And making these funny videos. This is like therapy to me. Anyway, so they can't deal with this crowd, or even this one, like the above average dudes that are like killing it, kind of. Yeah, they can't have any of those. They've tasted the glory of the piece of blue sky that these guys are selling, which are psychopathic. Like, there's a lot of people in here in this group are psychopathic, and they have been trained by these girls. because she's not the first 23-year-old to be on the market. When these guys are in their 30s, 5 to 45 to 55, they've had 20 years of these girls, 20 years of it. And you know what's really interesting about men is they pick up on stuff. Yeah, they'll change tack to achieve real results. Yeah, did you know that?
Or just a bunch of just twisted, emotionally broken, hurt women. And every man that comes after that, well, he's gonna have to, deal with this emotionally traumatized woman.
Never happening again.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to deal with them. You could just skip all these people. There's other places on the planet that don't have this level of delusion happening yet. That you can have a little taste of it, like I had when I was young. You can go still experience it somewhere else, and you'd have to explore where those places are because everyone's a little different.
How much of this modern woman singledom, which is making a lot of men,
But the Western ones, just not a Western country. Just go travel around, hit a border, go to Mexico. Mexico's not far away. It's almost like America. I live in Mexico. I've been living here for 3 years. Mexicans are like half Latin American and half American. People think it's the cartels and all that. No, you don't go to the cities. Don't go to the cities. There's all kinds of little towns all over the place that aren't having problems like you would think, like they're having United States cities. U.S. cities? Are you crazy?
men single in turn? How much of it, as men, is it really our fault?
Always the man's fault.
Always the man's fault. So this is that's just more of the challenge.
Which is making a lot of men single in turn. How much of it, as men, is it really our fault?
This is standard. This lady here. This is who you're going to encounter. Running behind, they'll probably never say you, but they'll tell you on the TikToks and the Facebooks like you act like I am. I'll never say this to your face. Fuck no. Why would I do that to this girl? What would that give me? No. But behind when they want something, they can put on a different like look at all the videos about how they love to manipulate. What's their toxic trait? They love to manipulate and lie. And this is, makeup and filters and stop. You gotta stop. These West women, they all think they're doing funny games and they're gonna lose though. Well, they've already lost.
The man's fault.
All of it isn't. Fuck that, all of it isn't.
Why?
Let's be honest, a lot of these women are crazy.
Suck it.
But seriously. But it's like, how much of it is really the fault of other men?
So toxic. Going to sleep knowing that no one's lying, son. I'm meant to take my makeup off.
Wow.
Is not disrespecting you. Is unreal. Like going to sleep and waking up with no one in your mind. Like not thinking like, oh my god, is he gonna text me today? No.
Oh, she's thinking about someone. Oh, there's at least one or two that she's thinking about. One or two of these dudes that she's gonna level up now. This is her leveling up. Trying to make them jealous, trying to get attention, or get someone else on that level that she can then screw over like those guys did to her.
Also, I don't know what it is, but whenever I get into a relationship, like I instantly like pull all my energy out and like put it onto them and
there we go
worry
again.
about how they're feeling rather than myself. Like I really dismiss all my feelings, like lose all my independence.
Yeah.
I'm the most independent girl ever. But when I get in a relationship, like I just lose all of that and I'm like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Like I literally feel like I'm like a different person.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because these guys have learned all the tricks from being trained by you girls, by cataloging all the tricks. So she's going after these dudes, and she's getting run, and she's wondering why. And these dudes are so good at their game that they will never ever tell her what the deal is. And some of them figure it out, but only after their looks are gone and they have no chance whatsoever of dealing with those guys. They may accept this as what's going on. You don't understand how clever and how deep thinking and how men will transmute emotional pain into actions. You don't see women just like, I'm going to complain about it. Men take actions. And they don't tell you what they're doing. What the fuck, people?
Yeah.
It's so weird. I also feel like when you've been single for so long, I've been single now for 2 years, and honestly, like,
2 years again. What's?
She has not been single for 2 years. Okay, stop.
Is it 2 years? What's going on with these 2 year limits?
Can't imagine myself in a relationship.
So hanging out with a fuck boy, one night stands that is considered single, not. Women are crazy. We have decoder rings now. We know what you're saying. You're not lying. Using these euphemisms. Stop. Let's just
Like,
talk plainly
I've got
now.
commitment issues, but not in a bad way. Just like, I just can't imagine like even being in a relationship. Like, it would be so weird to me.
Look how much makeup she has. Holy shit. Who is the person underneath there? Holy freaking mother hell.
Why does my chin look so red on camera? If anyone didn't know, I actually used to have really bad acne.
Okay,
I wonder why. Oh my god. These women are gonna just, they're in for a very hellish awakening.
Got like quite bad scars from it.
all right, okay. Look, as a man not here for the makeup.
I also feel like I'm just so busy. Like, I can't imagine me ever having time for a boyfriend.
Thank
like,
you.
and I know it sounds really selfish, but I couldn't fit them into my lifestyle. Like, I work full time, I do social media as well, and like I need to make time for my friends. And I'm like, how would I make time for a boyfriend?
You won't. You will be pumped and dumped because you will only consider these men boyfriend material. Everyone else is a person even. Not just not male, but not a person. Lady. And who are you? Who the fuck are you? What are you? Obviously not understanding what the role of her, why she's on the planet. Totally been demoralized by the 5th gen warfare. Totally taken off the sidelines. This person is community property and will never be anything other than that. Sorry, lady. You need to get out of this attitude. You need to get a different set of friends. You need to have a different view on reality because you are a casualty in this you're a warrior and a casualty in the 5th gen warfare.
Interesting. Single, independent, busy content creator, chick sort of woman. Interesting. So here we have this part as well.
How would I make time for a boyfriend?
The hard working.
Really? A boyfriend? You're 24, 25, and you're talking about boyfriend? You should be getting married, trying to nail down someone so you can milk them later if the laws are still the same, which they probably will be. That would be my advice to her. Shut up with this social media stuff. Stop hanging out with those friends. Quit all the stuff. Go down to part-time job and spend all your time looking for a man that's right around here. Right around here would be your value, right? And somewhere in this range. The man's going to make about 70, 80K a year. Shut up. Support him. Get married. And then have some babies. And then do your career later on after you divorce him. That's what I would give her as advice.
City girl, the working girl, city girl. She's not busting it open. She hasn't been for 2 years. But this is a hard-working city girl who doesn't have time for a man and his BS. Now again, to a degree, she can't say it's all men, even though she probably would. She can say it's the men that she ends up getting infatuated with, maybe to an unhealthy level, to the point she's stalking their socials.
Never happening again.
Of boys as well expect you to go to them. Like, every single boy I've spoken to from like a different city are always like, oh, when you come to see me.
Yeah, because it's these people, right? And they have dozens and dozens of women who want to come over. And one of the filters is, you come to me. That's how I know she's dealing with these guys. Because the simp dudes that would actually play ball with her are in here. And they're saying, no, you've got to come over here. Because they have literally a dozen like this per week added to the list. And yeah, this girl, I don't know why women don't talk about this with each other, but when you're going after this crowd, they are destroying you. They don't give a fuck. This crowd will actually deal with you and not understand what's going on 100%. This crowd will just decimate you. And this girl's broken now.
Like, literally never, hun. Like, you come and see me, do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm 24. If a boy says, when you come to see me, I'll say, you come and see me or don't see me at all. Because, ick.
On one hand, you can blame other
Yes, ick. Here's what he's saying. Is ick to you, lady.
men, but only to a degree. Because also you have to acknowledge, these men have to be given access to play these games. It's the power of a chosen man to be able to traumatize a woman.
Never happening again.
How?
Yeah, so give him a like and subscribe. I will leave a comment. I'll leave a link in the show notes. This is Reality Shadow Ban. I'm Chris.